Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, and welcome to our 25th episode of the new You Talkshow. Now, this is a show that promises incredible content with credible people. My name is Frederick, and joining me is Nick Isa.
Hello, hi, evening.
And this evening's talk show, right, is the last talk show of the year before we celebrate the winter solstice and the new year in less than 2 weeks. So for this evening's talk show, we are looking back at some of our achievements and also set some realistic goals for 2024. So Nick, what are some of the achievements that you have done so far, you've attained so far in 2023?
Oh, I think that 2023 is such a memorable year for me. It's a stepping stone for me to get back my company and as well as getting back to because my own company has been running for about up to 8 years, and then it's not really functioning that much. Although we do have some projects on and off, however, it wasn't market capable. So I think 2023 is a stepping stone for me to getting more collaborations, getting more new talents, and also opportunity to open up more things to come, and that's where I keep my business running.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's
awesome.
it's a very good one. It's a good year for me. How about you, Frederick?
Oh well, that's awesome, Nick. For me, it has been quite a peaceful year for me, I would say, and also a year filled with a lot of surprises. I have unexpectedly meet new people and have new partner in my life as well. And this year I integrated astrology with coaching in my work, and also a year of personal development for me. So this year I picked up a lot of new skills. I think one of the skills that I picked up is public speaking, and that's one. And another one is on digital creation using AI technology. You see my work,
Yeah, I
and
do.
even setting up talk shows like the new you, like this one, along with yourself, and also my work with Eunice on a project as well on Saturday Night Live with Fred and Eunice, and a lot more. And in this year there are plenty of times that a lot of opportunity that I get to network with
Mhm.
new people and get to meet new people along the way, and I really am grateful for all these opportunities that's coming my way as well.
I feel
So
that
this year is great.
yeah,
Yeah, it's been
I,
great.
I feel that because we are from Go, from of Go events, and basically we are from part of the network called Go, and I
Hmm.
think that I joined since August last year. So probably right from August to December is where I start my self reflections, and I'm trying to push myself up. So the year 2023, starting on January, that I mean this year itself, it was the push that I pushed myself that, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And 2023 is a very good year for me to able to, meet up with you, Frederick, and know you much more better. Although we have some the other co-host the other time with Man the other time. It's a good things that we have built for the new You Talk Show. And I feel that it's something that we did not expect, don't you, right? We
Yeah.
have talked to a lot of people. They do a lot of talk about to different type of speakers, and I think good speakers, and something that we're looking forward to know and to do with me more good speakers as well for the next year that was in planning. However, based on we still at 2023, and I wanted to reflect back on 2023. So, Frederick, can I ask you, right? What okay, we always talk about the good things. What about the bad things that happen in 20?
Oh, bad things that happened in 2023. That I don't know. I mean, for myself, thankfully, it's not too bad. I don't really recall. I think challenges has got to be, sometimes, being lacking in resources and all that. But I usually tend to be able to see past that. And I think for challenges, globally, it has been quite a challenging year this year. We have experienced some conflicts, I mean, overseas. I mean, what's going on overseas politically, and also what's been going on, I mean, economically, that's being affected by whatever that's happened, like the wars, both in Ukraine and also in in the Middle East, like the Gaza region, and that and that are the two. Those are the two main ones, with many other challenges. But of course, I think over here at where I am, I don't think I have much challenges so far.
Actually,
Even if I do, I tend to see past them and view things in a brighter light, in a better light, and I try not to, focus so much on the problems per se. Yeah, so that's me. That's me. I tend to look at the bright side. I have
yeah.
the gift of optimism. What about the rest of the audience here? I mean, whoever that's listening in, let us know, like, what are the good things that happened in 2023, and also some of the challenges that you have faced as well. So do let us know in the comment section and even in the chat. We'd appreciate you to participate with us. And this is a this is the last show of 2023 for the new You Talk Show, and we're gonna make it real casual and candid. And this is an episode where we reflect on the year and to also plan and draft out our goals for 2024 and what we have in store for ourselves in the coming year. So what about you, Nick? What do you think? I mean, the same question back to you.
Okay, for me, like you mentioned about Gaza, you mentioned about the Ukraine, right? I believe that the Ukraine does affect in terms of our economy, because we relies on fuel from them. I mean, I would just say that we rely some funding from them. So I think because of that, does when that happened, the relationship between Singapore with Russia, relationship us with that also does affect it a little bit indirectly. So basically, because of that, right, in terms of the fuel pricing, does affect it. And remember this year we also have it happens where in Malaysia, was it this year? The Malaysia about the chicken, the eggs. Is it this year?
Chicken, was it like last year or something? I
Well, last
I
year.
can't remember.
I cannot
What
remember.
was the issue about? Because
Because it's like I think it's like there's a stoppage of this issue lah basically, and also I believe that it does affect us regionally, not totally globally, but I think that it just have affect some of us, yeah, in terms of those people in the finance, people in the industry of those regional people working with people in overseas directly. Yeah, I believe in that. But I feel that if you're to look okay, let's go by month. Uh,
oh, wow.
wow. Okay, what have you fulfilled? What have you not fulfilled?
Wow, you're like being my accountability partner like that.
Sometimes we talk about
What have I
reflections,
fulfilled? What
right?
have I not fulfilled? Actually,
Yes.
I had wanted to write a book a long time ago, but I didn't have the time. I know this is a bad excuse, but I've always wanted to write a book this year. I start writing and stuff like that, but I couldn't like, wrap my head around. But okay, I just remembered coming. I mean, speaking about writing a book, right? I co-publish with every one of you guys, including you, Nick, right? On this particular publication, which I have right here. It's on the Grow, that Grow
Yeah.
publication right here with our pretty faces at the back. All right. And that's me, and that's you, and that's me. Yeah.
Corner beside each other.
We're separated by an ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and this is you. You're what in America? I'll be in Britain or something. Yeah. Yeah, so this is one achievement that I have done this year, if you count that as an achievement. But for me, I think the real achievement comes with writing a book, my own book, which I think I have yet to start because it's going to be a book on astrology, and this book on astrology is going to be more practical in terms of the way I explain it. So I have plans for a practical astrology handbook for those people who wants to use it to study their own personality, but also to look at how they can use astrology for other purpose, like like predicting their health and also forecasting what lies ahead for them in their life. So I'm going to dive right deep, and I help the reader dive right deep into the book to to um, to study more about their life and to look at their life using a ancient technique. And yeah, so that is one of my plans for the book. It's not a very easy book to write because Astrology is tough, right? It's really tough and it's difficult. The challenging thing about being a writer for astrology books is to make it simple and easy to understand at the same time, which is a struggle that I face right now.
So
Uh,
actually, you wanted to
yeah,
write this book this year, starting, or what?
yeah, I've always wanted to write this book, but I didn't have the time for it. I've been busy
Don't
up and down
worry.
with
Yeah.
consultations and all that. So it's like a postponed dream for me at the moment, because next year my plan is to go into coaching, as in I'm starting up my coaching certification. I'm going for a
Yes.
coaching certification next year, and subsequently I will be on a deep spiritual retreat, and this retreat is in Singapore. It's nowhere other places, but it's a personal retreat that I give for myself, and it's a time for
Mm.
me to be on my own, and spiritually and physically somewhere else. So I will be gaining newfound knowledge in spirituality and all that. So next year will be a spiritual year for me. Um, so that would be how I would spend my next year. Um, but of course, business still continues.
So for me, right, based on not achieve for me for this year, right, it was a good achievement for me to write a book together with Frederick and the Fondago members,
It
and
was a good achievement for me to write a book together with Frederick
Just a
and
minute.
the Fondago members.
Samaya.
And it was a good achievement for me to write a book together with Frederick
Just a minute.
and the Fondago members.
Samaya. So I think Petra is like, okay, all right. So basically, it's good for me to me and Frederick to have to came up with the book and together with the others go member and who are some visitors. So I believe that these each of us have their own challenges. We put write down those challenges that we faced throughout our years, and I think that it's good to know each of us have a different story to write up. That's one of the good achievement that I think all of us have. That's one. How about the not good achievement is I I I forgot to renew my license for for the how say for Scrum Master. So I need to do it ASAP to continue my Scrum Mastery. That's one thing that I've been holding on to it for the past 3 months. So I need to ASAP. I think within that they can able to because every 2 years you're supposed to have a license to renew it. So I think by January, like Frederick, I think you are doing a course. I'm also doing a course. So basically, certain licensing that you need to continue doing it. So I think that's one thing that I miss on mine for this year. Yeah, that's one thing that I did not finish because we are so busy with a lot of things. Yeah, as we as a business partner or the business owner or we are business events and workshops and everything. So sometimes we are just too busy. So we will miss out all these things. So I think we need to get back to our roots and everything. So for me, right, I believe every month, I think that for the next year, I would like to do, you need to schedule yourself, you need to space yourself up. Okay, maybe do small goals first. For example, okay, I want to complete this by example by January. I want to complete this by March. I want to complete it by all those things by Monday. So I think when you do small goals, you can achieve everything. Yeah. So I'm doing that. So every month, I think you also need to ask yourself, where are you? What done? What not done? Because as a Scrum Master, that's my job to be what
Yeah.
is done, what not done.
Nick, you're
Yeah.
a very structured person, so naturally
Yes,
this comes
correct.
very natural to you. But for those who are not structured,
Yeah.
they're not gonna do one month by month.
Hmm.
They're just gonna see how the flow is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm just curious about what the audience think about. I mean, how's
Yeah.
your year so far?
Yvonne
Yeah.
Petra, let's ask you, what about this year? What you have done? What's your challenges for this year and what you have succeed in this year? You want to share with us, Petra? Yvonne?
Um, yeah. I think feel free to type in
Yeah,
the chat if
yeah,
you
I can hear you,
can.
Yvonne.
Yeah.
Hello. I think your
Oh, I don't think we can hear you.
Yeah, I think
I
your earpiece not working.
think your earpiece is not working. Yeah.
Uh,
Um, you can type in the chat while we continue our conversation. No worries.
no
Um,
worries.
yeah, and speaking about how we structure our goals, right? I myself, I can be structured if I want to, but for me, I don't really go with that step by step, month by month kind of thing. I tend to go with the flow, but I tend to make short term and long term goals, but of course more short term goals, because yeah, I've I have a lot of things to do, lots on my plate.
Okay, can we maybe check with Eunice? Eunice, what
Mm.
about you? What you have and what you're not done? You're muted. Sorry. You're
Yeah.
muted.
Let me unmute myself. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
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 loud and
Yeah,
clear.
all right, great. 2023 has been great for me. Actually, a lot of breakthroughs for myself, I would say, because as an entrepreneur, we put ourselves out there pretty much. Even sometimes we don't feel like it, right? Actually, I wasn't a really active person on social media front, but I actually like creative work, so I just do it as I like. I used to do it, but recently it's more about getting myself consistent. I think first thing first, I am glad that this year I actually organized like I think 5 to 6 events, from 5-figure events to 7-figure events. That was crazy stuff. I didn't think I could manage, but eventually I could. A lot of stuff been going on, so I've been traveling about a bit more, Singapore, Malaysia, Bali. Yeah, around ASEAN after the pandemic, which I like travel. But the thing is, as a mom, as a single mom especially, then yeah, there's a part of me that, oh, I'm going to leave my children behind, sometimes. So it's also a part of me that chasing after my dream of being an entrepreneur, that's also a calling for me to be balanced with things that I need to care for at home. So I have this thing to come back to me to realign myself basically to what I really want in life. My goal it seems like pretty mediocre to a lot of people. But my heart stays with my family. So the thing is, last year I had to really stop on my entrepreneurial side of things because my mom had colon cancer and then she passed away. So I took practically almost a whole year off to focus on taking care of her, taking care of the household. So this year I want to pick up my career, but at the same time I feel like there's a part of me that cannot take care of the family where I feel there's an imbalance. Yeah, so it calls me back for alignment, realignment, and review and reflect on what I really want to achieve in the next coming year, which is great. So of course, this year also is a year that I have a new relationship. Yeah, being single for so long.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Single for some time, yeah, and which I actually enjoy being a single mom. After all these years, being through, a lot of ups and downs in the relationship, I felt that it was something I did not expect to embark on. So this is something that came in pretty much when I wanted to realign my life. Things just came in, and of course, for business wise, I found my passion and go back to the place where I really love. I love healing. I love spirituality. However, I stopped the business side of healing business that I was doing. I'm still doing it, but it's not really as a business. It's more of helping people when they need me, and I feel I want to do it. And then, of course, a lot of personal development as well this year. That's how I had a lot of growth in there. Yeah, and so next year, the thing is continue on to be more focused in education because I really love children education, and I'm looking forward to move in that direction. And therefore, that will also allow me to be more with my kids. Actually, yeah. So that is what I'm looking forward to, and yeah, the transition. So 2023 has, I mean, if it's globally, it has been quite challenging for a lot of people. I mean, the community, the economy, politically, whatever. So, however, as part of us, we just have to focus on ourselves, keep ourselves, moving forward, so that things that are external will not affect us that much. And also at the same time, as we heal ourselves, we're actually healing people around us, and it's exponential in that term. So that's why I've been focusing a lot on myself, yeah, rather than others. Pretty much. So in 2024, I hope everyone will have a great year ahead, a great start. I'm not a structured person in terms of planning goals and all that. But of course, for business planning, every year I have to do it. I have to reflect on what's working, what's not working, and how we can tweak things to work better for ourselves or the businesses. Yeah, so I bet everyone here as an entrepreneur will have to do that. I celebrate every one of you that is on this business development or personal development growth journey. As an entrepreneur, just something everybody needs. And also it's a very spiritual journey, I think, for everyone that's involved. So it's a great one. Yeah, happy 2024.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so
Good
much,
directions
Eunice.
to
And
have all these things.
yeah,
Okay,
same to you, Eunice. And I'm looking forward to your success in education field next year as well.
Yes,
All
we are
right,
looking forward to into that. Yeah,
let's go to
Yvonne
Yvonne.
was
I
saying
think
something.
she mentioned something like she achieved her diploma. Wow, in the
HR.
HR.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
And as well, wow, it's a basic Python programming. Wow. Yvonne, you are quite a more matured person and you really finished your basic Python programming. I will give you applause for that. Isn't it? And it's actually
Amazing. That is,
amazing.
I can't quote for nuts.
No, seriously, that is the one thing. And then she was
She was actually framed in her main job the other time. I think it was the middle of the year, if I'm not wrong. And then I think something happened in her job, and I think the culprit was found out. So that was, oh my God, that involved the law and physical abuse as well.
Mm.
Okay, that was quite a very colorful and eventful year for you. And of course, what else? Others like a competence in your work came up. Yeah, so there's a lot of work issues at a point in time. There's a lot of things going on for you sometime in the middle of that year. And it has not been pleasant. So I wonder how things are going for you right now, Yvonne, because now that you are a certified Python programmer, and also having achieved in your HR diploma, how's things going on so far moving forward?
Yvonne, are you able to talk? Maybe you want to say something about what happened, maybe what is the coming one? Yeah.
I guess earlier her microphone has some issues. She won't be able to talk, right? So I think right now she's like busy typing. Yeah. So I think she's taking care of her mom right now, as what she mentioned. And her mom is aging and pretty much needed her concern and attention at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess 2023 can be a challenging year for some of you.
Right.
Of course, for our audience, do chime in. Just let us know how has 2023 been for you, and what has been challenging, what has been great so far. Yeah.
Oh my God. Her mom actually fell down recently on the 28th of November. Together with the maid. It just like happened to my mom. When my mom falls, my dad, my maid, my helper also fall. So basically, both of them fall at the same time. Wow, I'm so sorry about that, to hear about that. But I hope she's fully recovering now, hopefully.
Speedy recovery to your mom. Yeah.
All right. Okay, how about we ask the guy now?
We have Nicholas on the line.
Got one guy. Okay, Nicholas Choi is online today.
Welcome in.
Yes. Wow, I see.
Well, if you can talk, you can talk.
Yeah, please.
Everyone.
Hey, hello.
My avatar is a fox.
Why?
Yes, very foxy.
I wasn't planning to on my camera, so I'm not wearing clothes.
All right.
Oh my
I
God.
hope no one hears this because I see it's recorded.
All right.
Everyone is laughing at you, you know.
Yeah, I saw that emoticon. Yeah, I was just hearing like Eunice sharing, and she shared a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And Petra sharing as well. Hopefully things become better in 2024.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay, maybe you want to tell about reflection about what happened for this year itself for you. What if is go well, what is not go well, and what do you think that you want to do well, and maybe a bit of 2024.
So my 2023 was okay. Because I met new friends like Frederick and Nick. And I met Petra in 2023 as well.
Yeah, the audience, Nicholas is also one of our Go member. He owns a safety first aid company. So yeah, doing a lot of things. And I know that I know him like maybe like last year somewhere, and then he just started the first aid company itself. And how is it going to be? How has the company have been so far, Nicholas?
Okay. So thanks for that. So yeah, I'm in the business of first aid training. Yeah, so we really like focus mostly on training in the last 1 year or so. It's doing well. We are seeing more and more participants. On average, we are getting like about 200 people learning with us every month. This month's a bit slow because I think it's the holiday season, so we are training like about 50 people or something. Yeah, January still no booking. I have a feeling that this is going to be like a holiday season thing because everybody's like holiday.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I think we are ramping up at the moment, so we are trying to expand our training center to a second location. Yeah, so I think 2024 it looks quite exciting, because we are branching our first aid training. We are branching to like medical services. So we are working with another medical group to like deliver like corporate health solutions to our customers lah. Yeah, and we are starting an ambulance service as well. So Ministry of Health is coming to audit our ambulances next month. So fingers crossed everything goes well, and then we'll
Wow.
have the first two ambulances, and hopefully we'll expand from there lah. Yeah.
Very good, very good. So I think Nicholas, I just check with you because you Petra was saying something. Maybe you also can try to do first aid training for children, for childcare,
Healthcare centers.
childcare centers, whoever need the licensing soon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so actually Petra got it right. Because next year we are also expanding our first aid training center to do child first aid.
Wow, that's good, that's good.
Yeah, so recently I became like a chief instructor. So next I can get my own center accredited. Yeah, but it will be sometime next year. Hopefully in Jan or February we can get accredited. Then we can serve the preschool market. Very interestingly, I think there's about 20,000 early childhood educators in
Yes.
Singapore.
You go for
So
the big ones, vice champs, those pots, the government one. all that.
yeah, Mind Champs. I think we did like get a quote. We did have a word in with Mind Champs. This Saturday we are going to do an event with PCF to do like awareness sharing to some of the parents lah. So just all the stuff that we are doing, hopefully it turns into like tangible business
Yeah.
after the accreditation. Yeah.
Actually, all these childcare, right, or preschools, right, actually, it's a good money to invest in them because I used to be a photographer for them. For my champs. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, that's awesome. I heard Mind Champs is rich.
Yes, yes. There's a lot of
Yes,
centers.
very
The
rich.
whole Singapore is on my
And I
champs.
think Petra also mentioned Eton, Sparkle Thoughts, etc. Many of these companies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said like period 9, 2024. Yeah, speaking about period 9, yeah, that's the Oriental Metaphysics forecasts. They're talking about period 9. Not sure about that, but next year is going to be a year where, okay, a hint on the forecast here, but next year is going to be a year where Pluto moves into Aquarius, which is a year that AI will actually takes its form, and finally we will have AI kicking start again. So we will expect a likelihood of people talking about AI all over again, and it's going to be a use of AI all the way till like November, and then things will speed up really from there technologically, and also we will see a lot of advancement in that area. So yeah, buckle up your seats, guys.
As our astrologers is in the house. So that's why it's more little predictions and small little reading up on what happening in the next year.
But more will be on the 31st December, 8 p.m. 31st December, 8 p.m. On the Facebook Live, and I will be giving my full forecast for 2024. And yes, Petra, ChatGPT and AI is the current K1, K2 program. See, and the thing is, so we have AI kicking in, and I think there will be more people using AI at work too, like for writing, for editing, and also whatnot. So I'm not sure about the use of AI in the area of healthcare or even first aid. Yeah, maybe Nicholas is able to talk about that.
Okay, we have another person online as well. Kai, you want to share with us about your
Yes, Kai.
Yeah. So what's you've done so far for the year 2023, and what are you looking for 2024? Maybe just a small little things. Please share with us.
Hi guys. Yeah, I just come back from holiday. Anyway, it
Oh,
was a treat for my four kids. Did pretty well this
Yeah,
year.
mother.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, they for day in day out and year in year out. All my plans is still the same. I have to take care of the elderly first before prioritizing my interests. But I think I should step in now. For 2024 to uh my interest will be in first lah. Try to manage my interest and the elderly's interest. Yeah, because I'm like everyone's will come to me for advice in the family, even though I'm not in my dad's clan. Yeah, even though I'm not the eldest among my cousin, but still come to me for seeking opinions and then accounting. So yeah, so
But
yeah,
it's a
I think
blessing. It's a blessing that they ask for you.
but I solving people's problem, but not my problem. But yeah,
Oh,
I think 2024 I should step in. I had to voice out that I had to do something. Yeah, for myself to make myself. Actually, I'm happy with everything. Just that I'm being more happy. Yeah, happier. Is it? Yeah.
yeah. Actually, for you,
Sure.
right, Kai, my advice to you, right, in terms of you're talking about taking care of the elderly, I myself taking care of elderly for the past 3 years. That's why I've been not doing much activities or business wise. I'm control. So you need to balance up. Okay, balance up one thing, balance up your priority for your elderly. That's important. That is your family, your parents itself, followed by your business, followed by your kids, your children's, and then your business. So
Oh,
balance these three out, and then
actually, it's not elderly. Is in not my parents only. It's my
oh,
auntie, my uncle, and everyone. Okay,
so
so
many.
it's a different issue, and it's not only in Singapore that I also have to look into. I also have to look into Malaysia. So yeah, like that.
And
okay.
Petra was very encouraging. She said that by solving other people's problem, you will learn to also like know about your own. Like it throws light into your own problems as well and some solution
Yes,
to your own
yes,
problem.
indeed, yes,
Yeah.
correct. Because every move that I make, I'm setting an example to the cousins.
Yeah. Yeah. And Petra is taking care of her mom too,
Yeah.
Everybody's
My
taking care
mom,
of.
my mom, my mom just passed on like last year. So, and it's like
Mm.
one after another, like six of my family members passed on last year.
I see.
Yeah. So was everybody is still not moving on, but yeah, life has to go on, right? But
Yeah.
all is good. All is good. Yeah. Everyone's went for the holiday. Everyone. So yeah, all is good.
Yeah, Eunice said that we are at this age where elderly and aging, are aging and kids need care. So we just do our best. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. So what about 2024 for you, Kai?
2024.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I said that uh, elderly come first. Then will be my children still, and then myself. But I think I will be doing more also myself. Yeah. Instead of just sitting down and wait for the things to happen. Yeah. Don't just pray, but let's kick start.
Yeah, like Petra will say, Kai, innovate, innovate, innovate. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Okay, Kai is actually she is administration for a group called Innovation. So she also do a lot of try to think of something out of the box and to do something better.
We
And
have
for me,
we have Vicky who is watching on Facebook, and he said, "Oh, grateful to meet both of you in 2023." Wow, very very thankful to meet you, Vicky, as well. Yeah, yeah. Happen to just got your message here. Yeah, looking forward to working with you next year as well. We're gonna catch up soon, Vicky. Yeah.
yeah. So everybody is looking forward for 2024. Maybe I would like to maybe put a counter to all of us.
Yeah.
How are we going to plan for 2024? For me, on my part, I just say maybe do set a small goal and do keep track on based on maybe weekly, monthly, or by when, maybe set a target. Oh, I need to do this by when. Maybe for small goals and big goals, something like big goals. For me, my small goals is to do my best,
Yeah.
and then do step by step. And first thing to finish up my licensing again, for Scrum Mastering, and my big goal is to start my own YouTube on the lifestyle, basically
nice.
on the styling. Okay, by then it'll be enough topic that I will write my book.
Right. Hey, you're
That
gonna
is
start a
why.
YouTube. I didn't know you're gonna start a YouTube.
Why this is the one my book.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, because this is the
Bring
big.
people to show and shop? Are you gonna bring people go shopping?
Yeah. Personal shopping. Yeah, basically personal shoppers. Yeah, that's my work. Yeah.
That would be very interesting. You can bring people to go and shop, right? And then you just let them try on some clothes, along the way. And then you bring them to some fashionable. Yeah, that's what Petra said. I think it's very fashionable. Yeah, SEO fashion kingmaker. Oh, wow. Yeah, so Nick, you can actually bring people to go shop, and then you get a cameraman. I'm happy to be your cameraman. Okay, and then you film them trying on clothes with you, and just give advice here and there, things like that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what normally that's my best of work of done. Basically, how to shop wisely, save money. I will tell you where to shop.
Yeah,
Our site is our own individually, so no need to just be yourself. Okay, that's me. How about you, Frederick? What about you for the year 2024 and how you will do that?
Like I mentioned, I think I'm going on a spiritual journey, spiritual retreat next year. I'm gonna be I'm gonna take the time to be quietened down a little bit. Next year it's going to be a spiritual year for me. Yet, it's a time for me to actually figure out what's next, business wise and career wise, and also in area of relationship as well. Networking as well. So I'm just going to delve more into that, looking more inwards, and also picking up skills like or not skills, but rather certification to get myself certified as a coach next year. That's the ICF's certification, and a lot more which is coming my way. But it's just that right now I can't put my finger on it because I go with the flow. I'm not like you, Nick. I'm not so structured. I'm not one month by month and all that, coaching and more coaching. Yeah, that's true, Petra. Yeah. And so that's 2024. But I do have plans for the new You Talk Show, right? I have plans for it, but earlier we did mention about getting people to come on board with us as members of the TNU, like the new You. But on second thoughts, right, my plans for the new You Talk Show next year will be I'm going to open the floodgates. I think Nick and I would agree on this. Like, we're going to open the floodgates to any speakers who wants to come on our show and just share their own nuggets of wisdom, and also be our special guests, be our esteemed guests to also share about your expertise and the things you do. And we make this informal, but at the same time professional at the same time, because I think feel free also, because the guest who comes on our show, it could be yourself, it could be any guest who comes on our show to share their expertise. Feel free to pitch. Feel free to share with the audience about your services, about your products, because from there on, we want to create this additional platform for you to share your products and services on the new You Talk Show, because this is where we want to spread the word as well. And we just set up our YouTube. We just set up our social media YouTube this year. And so we are slowly gaining a bit of a views and here and there. But feel free to actually bring your guests to our show as well, like your guests, your VIP. And of course, we on our end next year, we are going to boost the post. We are going to market. We are going to throw in a bit of a budget to spread the word and to market the EDMs, your talk, your pitch to everybody on Facebook, literally everybody. So feel free to share to your friends, to your relatives, to your partners, to whoever whom you know. So this is the plan for the new You. Is going to be another platform for you to reach out to audiences, and through our own ads and also boosting, we will expect co-leads. We will expect people who are coming in, who do not know what's going on and what to expect, but the speaker, So that is where we want to have this as an additional avenue for you to share. So feel free to come and let us know. Let us know how you want to share your own expertise, your own products, your own services. If you're a coach, if you're a designer, if you're a digital marketer, if you are a teacher, a mentor, or you're one selling health products, let us know, right? How you want to pitch, how you want to like share with your audience, who are your audience, and then we will also do our own part to market for you at the same time.
The new You Talk Show does not really mean personal development, but the You Talk Show we're also doing to the business wise in terms of how do you want to improve your own business as well, and as well as how you to market the business. In the same times, we so-called collaborate with one another to want to help out one another business. That's how the direction of the new you. And I think that with this platform, it's just not showing sharing the nuggets only, but giving them knowledge back to the society, so to know that this company is doing what, and why the purpose of selling all this product. For example, like Nicholas is like doing first aid. So of course, you just saying the first aid training, AED training. You do have now coming up with the ambulance, and the next year for the childcare things. There's a lot of programs that you're doing. Example. So basically, it's more like a showcase of what the company is, and make people think, oh, I can find this useful, and I can sign with them. Okay, something that is knowledgeable. That doesn't mean that I don't need a first aid program example.
Yeah, in a way to spread awareness, right? I get what you mean, Nick. So in a way, spreading awareness, but at the same time, a good platform to refine your strategies too. I mean, feel free to come on board and share. But of course, while we do the boosting and you do the spreading of word and so on and so forth, and we open up this platform for everybody, in fact, to just share for free. But at the same time, of course, if you are selling a product or if you're selling your services and all that, for the total amount of closing rate that you have, of course, there will be a small little cut, and that one will be discussed offline. That's for sure. Okay, so this is all the plan for 2024 for the new You Talk Show. Nick, what do you say?
Yes, that's all for me. For how about Petra? Yvonne, so basically, what's your next year directions, and what you feel that you need to be done, or how do you think that what's your small goal, what's the big goal that you want to share with us? Or when she's typing, maybe I can ask Eunice, what is your small goal and what is your big goal?
And big goals. Wow,
Yeah.
small and big is very subjective. Eunice.
Super subjective. I would say, I don't know, in your children group, do you think it has a big goal or a small goal? Small goal. I think that's a big goal for me. I mean, to really focus on my kids is actually the biggest goal in my life, I would say, is to really spend more time with them, because my younger son needs a bit more attention, because we just went for a pre-assessment, and the psychologist actually told me that he probably need to go for further assessment on being high functional autistic. So I need to start him therapy. I need to facilitate at home. So that's pretty much a big thing for me. That's why I actually switched my direction in life totally in my career to go back to children education. But anyway, it has been my passion to be in children education. I used to run a preschool for 5 years before I decided to go back into IT as IT project manager back then. It was a bad move. But anyway, I wouldn't say it was a bad move. I think at that time, I just didn't realize the thing that I had to go through during that moment, why I let it go, because I didn't feel I was a good enough teacher. I just felt that I wasn't good enough, to handle it as a teacher, because a teacher had to lead by example. I don't think I was a good example back at that time. It's a healing process, I would say. An entire journey for me is actually collecting a lot of skill sets along the way, a lot of more resources that now I can be very confident to go back there and to help more children that I love. I would love to be part of, and I want to be able to contribute to the education industry, especially to make it more holistic, to make it more I would say, because a lot of children these days, they have emotional and social issues. It's more of because the way education is. We are trained to be more logical. We're trained on the left brain, but on the right brain side, where sometimes we put these children to the box, they lack creativity, they lack the social skill, they lack the emotional intelligence, resilience, and that's what I always wanted to pushed into the education industry. So yeah, that's a big one. The small little steps would be making myself go back to school. And of course continuing getting more of some certifications that allow me to be a better teacher, I would say. Yeah, I mean, because I'm going into entrepreneurial school, so I do actually have the all the skills that I need to be. Is just more of putting things into perspective. The small little goals would be like on daily basis, on monthly basis. What do I want to achieve this month? With certain child or the children that I observe, or how can I even get them to get started on their projects? What I'm going to explore is pretty much relative. As someone in the IT industry, I know a lot of parents are against the idea of having them having digital gadgets, yeah, computers, a long time on that. What I'm doing, because I'm from the 80s, so we were from this era where we were transitioning from cassette tape to CD and to and all the way to where we are right now. I think the children don't even know what CDs are, and cassettes and VCR tapes. So being part of that evolution, I think it's easier for me to get them to understand how we have evolved throughout the transition from the millennium. You still remember Y2K, but that was a big thing. Now it's actually, we have to evolve. I mean, even as parents, even as teachers, we have to evolve with the technology, right? AI is making, and then we're talking about period 9, we're talking about digital evolution. So like it or not, parenting is also skewed to that. And then your children are likely to have a gadget each, just like how we used to have no TV at home until every home has a TV. We did not have mobile phone, and now everybody has a mobile phone.
It's all about moderation at the end, right?
Exactly. So it's not something that we could resist. Rather, we want to evolve with it and see how we can best use the technology in parenting, in education, in educating. And in fact, since the children likes to game, right? The school that I'm going to teach in is actually also exploring esports, which means that send the children to go gaming on full force, but on championships.
Wow.
So yeah, so this is something very interesting, something that I feel like you want to do something, do it at your best, make your passion something that you can monetize on. So yeah, this is a passion as an educator, as a parent. I think it's great that we allow our children, allow the students to follow their heart, and at the same time, be the best, in whatever talent that they are born with and gifted with. Yeah, this are my plan in 2024. Seems like a big one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
totally agree with you, Eunice. And you know what? You have my fullest support to go into the education industry, or we say alternative education industry.
Yes. It's actually right. When the new technology, when the gamification is in, okay, as a staff, as use gamification, we apply into a product. For example, like Nicholas try one as we like program. So we make the program more interesting when you put some game, so the children will not get lost, or the participants, whether you're adult or whatever, they will not get. It's more fun. It's more like a game plus still having a program, still having a thing. Maybe something that I think Nicholas will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, because his best friend is in that IT industry. Nicholas, how about you? Your small thoughts and last thoughts?
I think today's session has been very, very nice, very friendly, very good, very different from the usual. Like a lot of people come together for the TOP session. That kind. Yeah, so I think it's nice.
This is nothing like
Should
that.
run a few more. Thanks for today.
You're most welcome. Yeah.
Anybody else want to share your?
Yeah.
You also want to share your last thoughts for maybe what's the small goals and the big goals? Want to share with us? Anyone?
Actually, there is no such thing as a small goal or big goal. There's no goals too small for anything.
Yeah. Anything that is small can become big. Anything big can become small. Indirectly.
I don't see it that way. Every goal is big. Every goal is big. Every goal is important to you, to each and every one of us. Yeah. Every goal is big in our eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, like Nicholas said, every step forward is a progress. That's true.
Yeah. You quote him.
Okay, any last thoughts from Frederick? Will you close the session?
Well, yeah, I think it's been a great last session of the year 2023 so far. I really enjoyed the sharing and the participation here. Thank you so much for your participation, everybody, and for you guys who came on the show and to share about your goals and and your challenges for this year. We hope that, next year will be even a better year for you guys, where you experience, bliss, abundance, and even prosperity, in your business, in your career, in whichever aspect of your life. That includes your relationship and your family as well. So have a very fruitful year end, 2023. Enjoy whatever that is left to enjoy, and then look forward to 2024, when we will have even more excitement going on next year. And I think I get this feeling that things are going to be exciting, yet excruciatingly challenging. You know that?
I like the word.
But,
So no matter what, for me, my last word is whatever you do, like what Nick say, Nick and Nick say, like whatever you do, everything that you move forward, everything just, for me, I would like to follow Nike say, just do it. But when you do it firm, do it right, think positively, you can do it. I think everything is be good.
yeah. So in short, fire first, aim later.
Yeah.
Yes, and every journey starts with a single step. You're right, Eunice. Yeah.
Okay, everyone. So I wish everybody a very good early Christmas, Merry Christmas to you guys. A Happy New Year for me and Frederick. We'll see you guys on the next talk show that is gonna be on the first week by itself on the 4th, is it?
January. Yeah.
January. Okay.
I think it's
Right.
the 4th, if I'm not wrong. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So then,
Happy holidays,
winter
everyone.
solstice. Happy holidays, and see you
Bye.
guys next
See you
year.
guys.
Bye.
Ciao.